A world divided, the shadow of the Cold War. After World War II, tensions rose between the Soviet Union and the Western Allies. This period of hostility became known as the Cold War. It was an ideological battle between communism and democracy. The two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, never directly fought each other, but they supported opposing sides in conflicts around the world. Germany, divided after the war, became a focal point of this struggle. Berlin, though located deep within Soviet-controlled East Germany, was also divided. East Berlin became the capital of East Germany, while West Berlin remained a Western enclave. The presence of a capitalist and democratic West Berlin within communist East Germany created tensions. Millions of East Germans fled to the West through this loophole in the Iron Curtain. This mass exodus had severe economic and social consequences for East Germany. Building barriers, the rise of the Berlin Wall. In the dead of night on August 13, 1961, East German troops began sealing off the border between East and West Berlin. Barbed wire fences went up, eventually replaced by a heavily guarded concrete barrier. This barrier, the Berlin Wall, stood as a potent symbol of the Cold War. It cut through the heart of Berlin, physically and ideologically dividing the city. Families and friends were torn apart. People were cut off from their homes, jobs, and loved ones. The wall quickly became a symbol of oppression and division. It represented the stark contrast between the communist East and the capitalist West. A concrete curtain life in a divided city. Life in the shadow of the Berlin Wall was drastically different for those on either side. In the West, the city flourished with economic growth and personal freedoms. West Berliners enjoyed a vibrant cultural scene and open political discourse. However, the constant reminder of the wall and the division it represented cast a shadow. In contrast, East Berliners lived under constant surveillance. The Stasi, the East German secret police, maintained a tight grip on all aspects of life. Freedom of speech and movement were severely restricted. Many East Berliners yearned for the opportunities and liberties available just beyond the wall. Yearning for freedom escapes and uprisings. Despite the risks, thousands of East Germans attempted to flee to the west. They devised daring escapes, digging tunnels under the wall, using hot air balloons, or even driving modified cars through checkpoints. These escape attempts often ended tragically. Border guards had orders to shoot anyone trying to cross. The Berlin Wall also witnessed moments of defiance and protest. In 1963, John F. Kennedy's famous words, "Ich bin ein Berliner," resonated throughout the city. It became a rallying cry for freedom and unity. Section 5. A City Reunited, the Fall of the Berlin Wall. In 1989, after years of economic stagnation and growing unrest, the communist regime in East Germany began to crumble. Protests calling for reforms and the opening of the border gained momentum. On November 9, 1989, under mounting pressure, the East German government announced the opening of the Berlin Wall. Overwhelmed with joy, East and West Berliners flooded the checkpoints, demolishing sections of the wall with hammers and pickaxes. This joyous event marked the beginning of the end of the Cold War and paved the way for German reunification. Section 6. Scars and Memories, the Wall's Enduring Legacy. While the Berlin Wall may be gone, its legacy continues to shape the city and the world. The physical barrier may have fallen, but the scars of division remain. There are still economic disparities between the former East and West Germany. Memorials and museums stand as reminders of the wall's oppressive past. They serve as powerful symbols of the human cost of division and the importance of freedom and unity. Section 7. Beyond the Rubble. Germany, after reunification. German reunification in 1990 brought about immense challenges and opportunities. The process of integrating two vastly different political, economic, and social systems was complex and often difficult. However, Germany rose to the occasion, rebuilding its infrastructure and establishing itself as a leading economic power in Europe. The fall of the Berlin Wall had a ripple effect throughout Eastern Europe, contributing to the collapse of the Soviet Union and the end of the Cold War. It marked a pivotal moment in history, ushering in a new era of democracy and freedom for millions. Section 8. Lessons from the Wall. Reflections on Division and Unity. The Berlin Wall stands as a stark reminder of the dangers of division and the importance of communication, understanding, and tolerance. It teaches us the value of freedom, democracy, and human rights. The wall's legacy reminds us that even seemingly insurmountable barriers can crumble when people unite in their pursuit of a common goal. Section 9. Conclusion, a testament to the human spirit. The story of the Berlin Wall is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and enduring hope for a better future. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. The fall of the Berlin Wall serves as a beacon of hope for a world still grappling with division and conflict. It teaches us that walls, whether physical or ideological, can be broken down and that a more unified and peaceful world is possible.